Well, good evening. How you doing? It's that time of the week, and I'm trying to stay constant.
Yeah, it's good. I
Welcome.
think what you do is good.
Yeah, welcome to my show. I'm Tara Rez, and this is Segs Jennings. Hello.
Hello, how you doing? So, video, you kept that quiet, and everyone just must be getting fed up with the sound of my voice, but
Not at all.
I certainly am because I've been in the studio today all day, and I've been singing. This is the fourth day, so I did 3 days sort of with Ruffy, and then Lee came down after his Wingman tour, and we had a first day in the studio today doing the electroacoustic album #2. And got 5 songs that day, so I've been singing, and
What, for the album?
fingers are playing for me.
You
My
actually
voice
got-
is tired.
You
I
actually
think I'll
got
go to
5
bed.
songs down, ready to go on the album, or
Well,
layers of the songs.
well, the basic performances, yeah,
Wow,
with vocals. I did the vocals, and
wow. How many
so
songs?
2 acoustic guitars, drums. You know, the stripped down kit. Anyone that's seen the electroacoustic sets, right now just acoustic. So 2 acoustic guitars, a sort of stripped down drum kit, and I do as many vocals live as I can while I'm playing the guitar because it makes it a lot easier. And
Okay.
it's very, very real. Some work and some don't, you know, because yeah, it's just the way it is.
How many songs are going to be on this album?
Well, the last one was 11. So I guess, 11, 12, it depends which songs we do. We sort of just do, we got a list of songs and we just go, I think I got like 17 songs on this. So we just go through and pick the right ones, and we got some done that we didn't put on volume 1.
Right.
So quite a lot from the Culture album, because a lot of them are quite songy, like acousticy, and you've heard them, being written in various stages.
Yeah, and also we put a couple up on your Facebook the other day.
Oh yeah,
that you did with Ruffy,
which I've got quite a few comments on actually.
Yeah, loads of positive comments.
Yeah, so but it went well today, really, because it can go. For those of you who've recorded stuff, it can go either way.
Yeah, true.
So it was a good day. Today was a good day.
Okay, so can we play one of your songs from your first electroacoustic album now?
Sure.
Excellent. So I think I'm going to play one of my favorites, Dangerous Minds.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a good version of that.
must be a cure. Don't wanna be the victim. Don't wanna even listen. Don't wanna be the victim. Don't wanna even listen.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's really interesting. I mean, let's talk about myself for a minute. That's really interesting because it's good to listen to that, you know, because you think
Definitely.
it was all perfect and everything, but obviously I hear all the warts and all. But interesting because it's a live vocal. That's you know, I'm just playing the guitar and singing. Lee's doing the fancy ding 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 ding, and I'm just sort of chugging and singing. But it's good. It's good for me to hear it. Very atmospheric.
Did you make that at Pat Collier's as well?
We did that at Pat Collier's, and then you know, mixed it with Wiz like we usually do.
Yeah.
Was it yeah, we probably did the backing vocals. It's difficult for Ruffy to do the backing vocals. He does the backing vocals live when we're live, but in the studio you've obviously got to get the drums. The brilliant drum. It sounds like a loop, doesn't it? You know, for anyone who knows what I'm talking about, it sounds like a sort of you'd use that as a hip hop loop. But he's actually playing that great.
He's that good.
He's that good. Well, don't forget loops come from real drummers, really. So originally, that's very interesting. Listen to that.
Okay, so I mean,
that's from an album, and also that's from Animal Now, which was the Ruts DC's first album, 1980. So that song was written in 1980, largely about Thatcher's government, you know.
Yeah.
That woman's mad and there's men still listen. And sadly still poignant today.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
So
really.
That electroacoustic album, it's been released on your own label.
Yeah, we do everything on our own label, yeah.
Very DIY, launched for your fans.
Yeah.
Not actually on iTunes or on any streaming.
I think you might be able to get it on iTunes, but you can't. We don't have a distributor because it's just, well, you know, sometimes it takes too much money. But if you do it through record companies, really, they can't really offer so much these days, really.
No.
You know, that myth has gone. And they were only ever banks and marketing people, really. And now they won't lend you the money, so a useless bank. And B, marketing probably do a better job with you, my dear. So as far as royalties go and earning money, we earn far more from doing our own stuff, and that doesn't mean a lot of money, guys.
No, but we just need an advertising budget. We need
all that, yeah. But let's not discuss that. But I mean, basically, you know, going back the years of the songs that everybody knows, Babylon's Burning, that we know nothing. So really, like many people in this business.
It's quite disheartening, isn't it?
Can be, but the thing is, it isn't, because now we go on tour and we do these things, we make an album and we make a bit of money, you know. Actually got a bounce back loan and in lockdown, and we've done like 3 albums with that, you know. Brilliant. And you've made it pay it back, but the thing is, you know, that's why I love this government, you see. Ooh.
So you started on 5 tracks today. Which ones would you let us know? Which ones you working?
I can't even remember. Kill Zone.
Oh, lovely.
Which kind of works better.
That's
changed the lyrics subtly as well, which I love.
Really good. It sounds really good acoustic. Yeah,
sounds better actually. Well, not better, but you know, I've got the lyrics right, because you know you never stop.
Which lyrics did you change? Are we allowed to ask?
I can't remember. That sort of came out, but I just changed it a little bit.
Cool.
Very subtle.
Okay, Kill Zone.
Born Innocent.
Oh,
acoustic.
brilliant.
Um, we did this song called Different View that was also from Animal Now. And the two guys, Lee and Ruffy, always telling me how the fans always asking if we can do that song. And I don't believe them because I've always hated it because it was a very long time ago I wrote that. But anyway, we did a version of it today.
Okay.
And I still hate it. So who knows if it go on. But that's just my, personal lyrical problems. And what else did we do? I can't remember. Oh, X-Ray Joy, we did.
Oh, brilliant.
Did a good vocal on that, I think. And one other, I'm not sure what it was. I'm a bit frazzed because it was just like
all day.
Yeah.
We're at it all night. I've been up since 5 a.m. today.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that happened, but you just get driven, don't you, when you really believe in what you're doing?
Well, it's the the intensity of the focus of being in the studio and sort of doing it, and you all set up and you've got to do it. It's not the same as obviously a gig. You just sit down and do the whole thing. There's no mistakes. You can't go again. But this is an album. It's a bit different. But doing 5 songs is still pretty good in setting up and doing all that in 8 hours is pretty good.
Excellent.
A few overdubs and
All right, well, let's have another tune.
We should have it done by 26.
Let's have another one from your previous electroacoustic album.
Yeah.
I'm thinking HIs.
No.
Well,
okay. You can if you want, because it's interesting, HIs, because one, this is one originally done with Malcolm, obviously, and one wouldn't think that it works acoustically, but listen and see what you think.
That went fast.
Great. That turns a cautionary tale into a folk song.
Yes.
And it's lovely to be bopping your head up and down to a song about heroin.
Again.
Again. And of course, you'd have to beat quite a few fucks out of that one.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh, bloody. So, but not on here, not on the live.
So I'm just going to explain to people that are listening to this on the radio. I've basically tried to make the shows in a new format, just so that it fits in with our life a bit more, aren't we? Because we did the FFRUK TV thing, but we're very, very committed to radio as well. So now I'm just trying to find a way forward where I can do the radio and I can still do the interviews on YouTube too. So yeah, you can listen to this on Radio Reverb on a Monday night at 8 p.m, Wednesdays 11 p.m. I'm aiming to upload shows every Wednesday at 11 p.m. And then the YouTube video versions will kind of be uploaded in the week. Just still working it out.
I mean, it saves quite a lot of time because, it saves probably on average about 23 hours of editing, doesn't it? I mean,
what do you mean?
No, but I mean, doing it live though. I mean, we do it when we do it live, we're pretty good, and it goes. Yeah. Because you were interviewing people before that then were then ringing up and saying, "Oh no, I shouldn't have said that." I mean, no. Honestly, it's terrible. Yeah. But I mean, with a good, someone who's good on the show, they're not going to say, you just pretend it's live, then you're not going to put your foot in it. So it's a little bit the same as me doing the live vocals. It saves a hell of a lot of grief, because you don't have to get into the role again. You just do it as a live thing, and that's what music's about.
I think also, you are doing it voluntarily for the love of music and the people that are doing the music. You want to support everyone.
Well, I was going to ask why we're doing it, because we also got a club.
I don't think we're crazy. That's why we do it.
I just say, remind me again. I just got even did I've come to do my interview, darling, and it's like we've got the dinner on the. Oh, well, we'll wait for that. We'll eat that cold because we've just got to get this done, right? But I love it.
The strange thing.
Just remind me why we're doing it.
The strange thing is, we kind of spur each other on in a really, crazy way. Like, as I said earlier, I've been at it all day, and then the easiest thing is to think, I'm so tired, and I'll just go and lay in bed and catch up with this, that, and the other. But then you sent me that text saying you're ready, and that kind of gave me energy to go, okay,
I was lying.
I'm going to get ready as well.
I was lying. I wasn't ready. I was really neck. But anyway, never mind. It's good. It's good. I mean, we do spur each other on. Also with songwriting and everything really, because there's no way I'll be doing a club or a radio show or probably even write songs.
Well, we're gonna talk about the club in a bit, because we've got the FFRUK night starting again.
We're back
this Saturday. We're not doing it every Monday like we did before, but we're doing it.
It was great fun though. Then
it was great fun. It was different times as well. We're gonna try it every 3 months. And we've got other things that we're doing that we weren't doing then, like we're doing this and we're doing the radio. We've got some really cool live stream opportunities coming up, working with people that know what they're doing, so we can then just chat to the bands. So we got some really exciting stuff coming together, and the people that can support us are coming together as well. So I'm quite excited about that. So
and we've got. Are we talking about a club now?
Well,
because we're just it's all live, folks. We're just getting some young people involved, aren't we? Who we'll talk about in a minute.
Younger than us?
Well, yeah. Well, in my case, not younger than you, darling, but no, it's good, but it's just I think. Since lockdown and since we did those last clubs and since the close down of all those clubs, a lot of youthful people don't have anywhere to go in that way. No one has those places to go. There's no clubs to go to, and you can't afford to go out. You don't know if you can get there because the train might be on strike. Bless them. And you don't know if there's any COVID. It's the same with the concert tickets, because nobody knows if they can get there, if the club's going to be open, or if the train strikes, and then if band's going to get COVID or whatever, whether they're going to get COVID, whether the partner's going to get COVID and they can't go. whether they're going to get the money back for the tickets, which is a big thing, and also when they get to the venue and to buy their rubbish lager that's on sale, whether they can afford a drink, because it's all gone through the roof. Isn't it?
I used to like, even in 2007 and that, you know, I used to go out every night after work. I'd be straight at a gig, and that was the beautiful thing. There was always a gig to go to, but I could go out with 20 quid and have a really good night out. I'd have at least 10 vodka and Diet Cokes at yeah, £2. It used to work out really good.
Yeah. Not anymore though.
Maybe it wasn't 10, maybe that's an exaggeration. But I mean, £20 these days, it doesn't go very far, does it? I mean,
Let's not talk about the price.
the
of eggs,
YouTube,
please.
the YouTube Underground is like about 8 or 9 quid for, like, you know, travel card and stuff. So
Not
it's
for
just
me, 'cause I've got
impossible.
a special dispensation.
It's just impossible. It's impossible to have fun.
But anyway, it's
like
not
you could.
impossible. It's harder, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
And you know, you can bunk the tube and come to see us.
Can't bunk that anymore.
Oh, you can.
That's like an old school term.
Yeah. Done a lot of it.
All right, well, let's play another one of your fantastic tunes from the electric acoustic album. Can we play Psychic Attack?
Yeah, well, here's another one that's one wouldn't think works, but it did, so we just did it.
Going backwards, sweat on the walls, making me feel like I'm nothing at all. Heart in the pavement, death at the door. And I don't know if I can take anymore. You got me under the psychic attack. Feel like a fight, but got a knife in my back. I feel it twisted between my blades, and it's taking me down, yes, down, yes, down. Somebody beat me with too much poison. Somebody beat me with too much pain. I'm falling back when I feel like I'm frozen. And it's happening again and again and again. You got me under a psychic attack. Feel like a fiber, got a knife in my back. I feel it twisted between my blades, and it's taking me down, yes, down, yes, down. Measure the pressure, measure the pleasure, measure the pressure, loving the pain, measure the pressure, loving the pressure, and it's taking me down. Can't walk, so I'm learning to crawl, making me feel like I'm nothing at all. Somebody beat me with too much poison. It's like a heart attack that keeps on coming back. You got me under a psychic attack. Feel like a fight, but got a knife in my back. I feel it twisting between my blades, and it's taking me down, yes, I'm down, yes, I'm down. Taking me down, taking me down, taking me down, taking me down.
Yeah, rocking, man. I mean, I've got to say. So it's like, the reason it's electroacoustic is because obviously there's electric guitar on that, but I'm playing acoustic bass and acoustic guitar, and Lee's playing electric guitar on that. That's why, because it needs it.
Yeah, it
But
sounds good.
so
Really good.
it's great. So anyway, Volume 2's coming out.
Fantastic.
And also, yeah, you can come and see us playing the electroacoustic sets or sometimes it's just acoustic, but certainly at Rebellion Festival this year, we're booked to do that. And 2 nights at the Opera House, we're doing, for those of you who know Rebellion Festival, the Opera House, fantastic venue. Is Jimi Hendrix played there, Tom Jones, Frank Sinatra is in Blackpool, and yeah, electroacoustic, the acoustic stuff goes down really well there as well. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Great. So what about so you're in the studio for the next few days?
2 more days.
2 more days, and then that'll be done, and then
That'll be done, and then we'll go in and tidy it up and or do any vocals I need to do. Probably some backing vocals from Ruffy, and then Wiz will be mixing it. It won't take that long.
Cool. So you're doing a separate. I know you've got your Faces in the Sky tour coming up in May now.
That's part 2. Facing the Sky Counterculture. Part 2.
Will you tell us all a little bit about that?
What, part 1 or part 2?
The whole thing.
We've done
For those
part
of
1.
you that don't know.
Yeah, we've done part 1, and we couldn't play all the towns because, again, I hate to use that word, but after lockdown and everything, obviously every band in the world is trying to book venues, So when it came to go on a tour, we had loads on hold, but we couldn't get Manchester and we couldn't get Leeds, couldn't get Brighton. So we're coming back to do, hopefully, I think we got Manchester in today, actually, with John Connor. So we're going back to play the places we didn't play in the first half. And it was a very good tour, very good, quite a long set, 1.5 hours with all the encores, I think. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed it, apart from got the lurgy.
It really was actually, by the time you played London, it felt like you had your own culture in the crowd and your own kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? It felt really like,
yeah, good.
It felt like, if you carried on, it would have just got bigger and bigger because everyone was attracting each other to the sound, and
it gathers momentum. Certainly gathers momentum, but those who had the faith,
like a dual gig,
those who had, like you, those who had the faith, thank you so much, and those newcomers, fantastic as well, and those people that bring their kids, even better,
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Next time, bring your kids and borrow loads of money. No, I'm joking. But it's always a good show. I just think probably not enough people know that it's going to be a good show. That's why we don't sell out, and why, as you know, I'm not rich.
Oh, you're very rich in ways that's priceless.
Rich in rhyme and a millionaire in mental health
that money can't buy.
That's right.
That's the point.
Which is just as well because don't have any money. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We survive and we're still alive, which is fantastic.
And we're happy. Yeah, that's
no, it's a good things happening. It's a good things happening. And well, the Counterculture tour, of course, was based on the Counterculture album that we released. Those of you who haven't heard that, so that's come out for fans only as well. And that's
you can't even stream that.
No, because you don't get any money for it. So what we do first is just do for our fans, and they're there. They pre-order it or give us support, so they get it first. So they get the white vinyl, they get the limited edition. That's the way to do it, And we get all the money that they give us, and then we like that we can pay for our own album.
Yeah.
So now it's coming official. This month is going to be out, and I don't know if it's going to be on Spotify because we can't be asked for that really, but we'll do it certainly on iTunes and stuff like that, and you'll be able to get it in the shops. So that's all good. Okay. And but what I wanted to say was, I got Henry Rollins's playlist the other day from the show, and he was playing one of them tracks Too Much, which we might play in a bit, and I sent him an email to him saying thanks for playing the track, and he goes, Segs, I've been playing these tracks for weeks, and I don't know why I didn't get the notifications of his radio notes. So thanks, Henry, and that's good news, isn't it? He said you made a great album.
Well, he listens to a lot of music, so
he does.
He is your number one fan, but
you've got to turn that off.
I will turn that
Yeah,
off. What that
It's
ping?
rubbish.
Okay. So for all you listeners out there, we're just learning how to do this in a fast way. And anyway, I'd actually quite like to play Faces in the Sky, knowing
The
that
live one, the real one.
the real one.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Here is Ruts DC and Faces in the Sky from the album Counterculture.
I love that.
Yeah, that song is just truly
Very proud.
genius.
I'm very pleased with that. Function
Did
Creep.
you write that?
Write the lyrics, yeah. Do you know what Function Creep is? Because it says
It's
to take
God.
AI.
It's God.
No,
God is
it's
a
not.
machine.
Well, it says you take AI, you teach it to lie, it learns how to cheat, it learns to survive. Watching you eat, watching you sleep. God is a machine. He's a function creep, but function creep is not that. Function creep is one of these new terms like fake news or deep fake.
Yeah.
Or it's an AI thing. So basically, function creep is when they use your data for what it wasn't destined for.
Yeah.
So they take your data, and that's called function creep because they've changed the function of what it was for. But I changed it to God as a machine. He's a function creep. You know, I'm insulting God there. No offense.
No,
None taken.
I love that. I love that tune. Actually, your whole album is excellent.
I'm very pleased with that.
The fact that you can't get it on, you know, you can't stream it is is rare, to be honest. So it's an honor to play it on Radio Reverb and play it on YouTube. Incidentally, guys, tonight we're doing a little trial, and we're trying to basically, whenever we put a show up on YouTube or Facebook, they sometimes block the song, so you guys can't hear it. You've seen it probably.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, you guys have seen it on you know, YouTube and Facebook a lot. So, and no one really can tell us exactly what the copyright laws are. I've asked a lot of experts, and a lot of people are confused.
Well, it's tricky because you see, everything we're playing from us, we own.
Yeah. And everything we played tonight.
End of problem, right? No, not the end of problem, because people come and claim it, even though you're not giving it to them. So, so they come up and they go, right, and then you go into dispute.
Yeah.
And we had it with Ruts TV, right? You go into dispute, and then so someone's claimed it, and then we have to dispute our own stuff because someone's saying, oh, you know, that's not claimed. But it is rubbish.
Yeah.
Man, you know? So anyway, that's the way it is.
No, but that's interesting.
They take AI, teach it to lie.
That is what happens. Obviously, we're both songwriters and we write our own songs, and then we release our own songs with our own DIY label. And then it goes online and you think that your song is yours, but then there's these companies that go and claim them because there's loads of people that don't do their registration properly.
Well,
and then they make the royalty on it.
It's not
which
even
is crazy.
It is that, but that's true. But if we do our registration properly, but why not Spotify? You say, well, apart from the fact that you get 0.000022 of a penny, it's not that, because it does give you, you know, exposure. But the problem is, the only way you can get on Spotify and iTunes, you have to have an aggregator. So you have to have a distributor. Once you put this, if we do a show like this, they claim it, and they don't mean it. It's just the AI claim it because we can't clear that, because they are now distributing it.
Yes. So
they think they're doing good, but actually, I can't play my own tunes. You know?
No, it's so basically this is a test. This show will go out on YouTube.
Yes, it's a test.
Obviously, we're going to make a show every week that's going to go on radio and on YouTube. I'm not sure about Facebook yet. Maybe I'll do it as a test, but half of it is so that we can learn what we can play and what we can't, because you know, we want to do our stuff. The world has changed.
Yeah, and in the meantime, educate, agitate, organise.
Exactly. Educate everyone, agitate together, and take everyone with us, and hope some beautiful people will come along and lead the way for us too.
Yeah. How are you doing?
We're doing good. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is we've got our FFRUK night coming up. We touched on it earlier.
Return of the FFRUK nights.
Return of the FFRUK nights. We started off doing them at Madame Jojo's, the legendary Madame Jojo's in Soho.
Fantastic club.
We did
now
I'm trying to think
down.
We did 2 lots of 12 weeks there, didn't
13
we?
weeks actually.
Yeah, do we just do 13? Okay, we did that.
Well, I think two 13s, but we did.
Yeah, we did 2 13s, and then we did then we went to the 12 bar.
Yeah,
we did
that's great.
2 13s there as well.
That's gone as well.
That's
although there's a new 12 bar. I haven't been there yet.
I haven't been there, but we'll have to go there and check it out for everyone and tell people what we think. I think that would be like a good thing to
and
do.
then Intrepid Fox,
which
was Pat. Well, he'd moved from the Intrepid Fox in Wardour Street to
the end of Denmark Street, and then to the Archway.
Yeah, the Archway.
Yeah.
Again, closed down. So there's no clubs left. All the clubs have been closed down.
Yeah.
And that's very true. And I never thought I'd see that in London, but
no.
Well, we found this place. You found it.
Which place?
Bruce.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I've been going. I know the people there, and they're all kind of really lovely, and it has got a nice feeling, the venue, and it kind of, you know, what I loved about 12 Bar when I used to go there back in 2003 or whenever it was that it felt like that program Cheers. You know, you'd go there, and I used to go there and go, oh yeah, I love this place.
More like Mo's Bar.
It's like where everybody knows your name, you know. And that was so special about 12 Bar, and it just became more and more and more popular. And what was really cool back in the day, or in my day,
One of the days, yeah.
Yeah, in one of the days, there used to be this website called punkanoy.co.uk, and there was this lovely lady called Rebecca who used to put every punk gig that was on in the country on her website. And this basically helped bring all the punks together. And in those days, there wasn't loads going on every night. There was just like, you know, this was going on Thursday, that was going on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So we'd all, you know where to go. There'd be something on everywhere, and you didn't have many clashes. Obviously, afterwards, now it's just become a different animal. But 12 Bar was definitely just so community driven, and yeah, good old Barnet.
Yeah, so we got this new club. It's not a club as you'd know it, really. It's a rehearsal room, but we got bands on, and I'm going to DJ like we were doing.
Yep.
But it's a rehearsal room, but it's got a bar, and it's hard to explain, but you would be the band can be in the bar, kind of. So it only holds 80 people, this one, but we'll start off again and do it. And just remind me why we're doing this again.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll do it.
We just like to bring people together.
That's this Saturday, isn't it?
This Saturday at Ruse.
Which is Old Street in London, if anyone's...
If you put FFRUK, FFRUK nights at Ruse, ROOZ Studios,
You'll find it.
Saturday, 4th of Feb, the ticket link will come up. You can also go on fullfuturerecords.uk, and yeah, all the info is on there. £10 a ticket in advance. It promises to be a fantastic night. There's a special TV show coming to film the evening as well, apparently. So yeah, I'm kind of, it's going to be good. We in our mind, we've kept it quite low key, haven't we?
Low key, but last night I dreamt about it. It got a bit heavy because it was like Studio 54 in New York in my dream, and I didn't have any room to DJ because there was all these hen parties. It was like bloody hell, and that was at 6 o'clock in the evening in my dream. But anyway, there's quite a few people coming, some old friends, and some people have got back. Some people have probably just turned up, so that's all good. But I've got an idea.
Yep.
Seeing we're with the people, and which they know that this is a beta. We're checking out this show, how it works. So we could play a dual track. We could play because for example, if we played Shadow, see if it gets taken down, because you put that up through Orchard, right?
Okay, all right. So keep talking while I find.
Yeah. So Orchard is a distribution company, and you can do it yourself. Very good. But it'd be interesting to see what the bots say, because might just want to take it down on certain. So it'd be interesting to see if it takes it down on Facebook, see if it takes it down on YouTube, or whether because you're doing it, it'd be okay. But the bot doesn't know that you're doing it. So this is very interesting experiment, people. Really, because we embrace technology, but we don't want to take the AIs to take us over, really.
Well, is it the AI or is it the publishing company or the labels?
I mean, AI and bots are only trained by the labels and the labels and publishers.
The lawmakers.
And they are the lawmakers, but they're only, in the case of Orchard, they're only trying to take care of you because you've signed up to them.
Or themselves.
But they're trying to take care of you, the artist, so it's not their fault. So they just got to retrain their bots.
Yes. Okay, everybody. This is called Shadow of Dreams, and it was written by us.
It was.
You say you're a believer, and you say you're fine, and you say you're waiting for the time to be right, and you say you want some, and you know you do, and you know you've got to find the truth, don't you?
That sounds great, doesn't it?
I mean,
Well,
you
that
know,
drummer's wicked.
yeah, that drummer is wicked.
I can't tell you who it is.
I mean, Concord 2, when we played that, it went down really well. But
Brilliant.
we've
This
actually
was a great gig, by the way.
Thank
We
you.
went to see the Wingmen.
Yeah.
Well, I went to see you actually, but the Wingmen were on.
Yeah.
Wingmen being
Lee Hegarty.
Baz,
Our very
the
own.
singer of the Stranglers. Now, Paul Gray, bass player, legendary bass player,
Yeah.
of the Damned, and the drummer from Johnny Moped. So I wouldn't call it. Well, you can't use the word punk supergroup really, but it was. They've written an album and it was good, and the show was good, and the Witch Doctors were on as well. You were on. It was a really great evening.
Yeah,
actually.
DJ Peter Fox.
I like Concord too, though. At its best, it's brilliant, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually put on nights there as well in the past when I lived in Brighton. It's a great venue. It really is wonderful. Beautiful stage. I've seen some fantastic legends play there, including yourself. And yeah, it's very, very cool. So I mean, we're playing all our own songs that we own on this show as a experiment, because what's always confused me is I love listening to podcasts and listening to shows that are on YouTube. You know, there's loads of shows where people are just talking,
Yeah.
and that seems to be allowed. You're allowed to talk, but as soon as you play music, it causes an issue. So,
Well, look, if there's anyone out there listening that has got this down, you know, be it a music business lawyer,
yeah,
be it anybody,
please
but
tell us.
you know what's really happening is people just don't know. And this
Yeah.
is, you know, I think fundamentally we're DIY and we're doing it, and we're getting stopped to do it sometimes. And I have been angry in the past with the, you know, record business, and obviously the first thing you want to do is blame them. But I think this could be actually sorted out and tweaked. I think
Yeah.
it's just wrong. I don't think people that have got their little labels know what they're doing, you know. And I don't
That's
think that
me.
even the record companies, big record companies, don't know what they're doing. They, you know, they just farm it out to someone else and to take care of the rights. And but they're doing it wrong because you know, because they're stopping people from being creative, and unfortunately, that's where the music business falls to the ground.
I did hear that Universal are trying to do something to give artists more rights.
Really?
I know.
Excuse me for laughing.
I was quite surprised. Maybe we'll check it out on one of our next shows. But anyway, it looks like we don't actually have much time left.
Right.
So one of the brilliant things about the FFRUK nights is that we do have artists.
Well, we've got Spaz Tenement.
Yeah, we got Spaz Tenement. They're a very young band doing something really cool, kind of electronic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You want to talk about them a little bit?
I just got, you know, it's actually my mate's son, and I love him, and he comes to the gigs. J Rock, hello J Rock, if you're listening. You know, I just got sent the stuff. This is what my son's doing, and of course I do get sent stuff, and I said to Tara, listen to this, it's amazing. And we really liked it.
Yeah.
And so it's nothing more than that. Not doing anyone a favour, because we're going to look like idiots if he's not good.
No, he's really
but he is good. And they are good. And so they're coming down. They're very excited. It's their first proper gig.
First ever proper gig.
And that's what we're about.
Beautiful.
That's what we're about.
Yeah. Helping talent.
And so looking forward to that. A bit of you know, we have a bit of poetry, don't we?
We have poetry, and Dennis is coming back, and he's going to be doing a little set. He's very excited.
Great.
So
Been lovely to see him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of him.
Sure,
because
we've got some stuff.
Yeah, because he basically, on the Waging War album of the Jewel, we had Angie Bowie, she did a poem, Ginger Coyote did a poem, you did a poem. And do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, I did No Time to Kill. I did a bit.
You did No Time to Kill, and Dennis did a poem about war. So maybe we can play that.
Well, that'd be great.
Let me see if I can.
So Dennis is
Get it up.
kind of he's more or less a fixture, isn't he? Of the FFRUK nights, really, or he has.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he
As his
played.
bar.
I mean, I
can't find you, bar.
Yeah, the spirit of Andy Warhol has disappeared.
Yeah,
But
again,
it's
you
in
may
the
hear
air,
this.
darling.
Now hear this. Come back. So it's the same vibe as the old FFRUK nights, as much as we can, but we're doing it Saturday night now. So
Yeah, and I can't wait to see everyone. I'm quite excited. Just
no, it'd be
thinking
really
about
good.
it. It's really good. All right, well let's hear this. This
And
is
the good thing is, you know, we sort of go until 12, but we can go if we want to. We can go all night,
yeah.
which I don't want to. I couldn't handle that anymore. But you know, you never know. I don't think we get thrown out.
Well, look, it's been really great doing this show, and I just think I don't know how long this is going to be for, but we'll just see.
Let's come. If this is goodbye, then let's come back and talk about how the FFRUK night went.
Exactly.
You know?
All right, guys, thank you for listening to the show.
And thanks for being part of this experiment. And if you know anything about this, please let us know. And please, I don't know, they can send comments in. Can they?
You can send comments. You can send anything to Tara at tararez.com. If you've got any news you want to share, or music or thoughts, just anything, just get in touch. And yeah, Dennis, just Dennis. We're going to leave you with him. And this is War Part 1.
Wicked.
So tell me, just who is fooling who? Wake up and smell the coffee. Dennis, Part 2. A fictitious vote, a rigged ballot meant Saddam could stay in power. The same oil tar brush meant that Bush would have his finest hour. Yet Tony chose side saddle with a cowboy from the States, even though, as we all know, both UN violates. They wouldn't listen to their people. We had to turn our TVs on and watch a Hollywood blockbuster going down just like a bomb. Our brave troops out fighting, oh yes, I'd back them to the hilt, because we all feel sad at full body bags, but does Blair feel full of guilt? As Bush and all his henchmen spewed up the TV spin for a war that has no winners, just the loss of lots of kin. They don't do no fighting, like Saddam they bunker safe. It's you and I whose children die, and it's you and I who pays. A desert dish disaster, a recruitment recipe for Bin Laden and his monkeys as he rub their hands with glee. So if you're following these madmen, tell me just who is fooling who. Wake up and smell the coffee and realise what's true. There's an ecological disaster that's got me so irate as a PMP man Mullers fan the flames of hate. Do we want this for our children? Another century of wars? Religious, fascist, capitalist pimps treating them like whores? Or do we want a better future where they can fly out into space and say that we come peacefully, for we are the human race? Don't ever think you've got no reason. Don't ever think you've got no choice. But the greatest gift that you've been given is this planet, life and voice. Tell a murderer in Texas, tell a madman in Iraq, tell them Moore and here from Britain they can go to hell and back. Tell them you know the difference between what is wrong and right. You've sorted out the colours and it's there in black and white. You've read the book, seen the film, even wore the shirt. No more fucking war. No fucking war. No more fucking war.
Wow, that was really powerful.
Yeah, amazing.
So
I've heard that for a while.
yeah, guys, come down Saturday, 4th of February. Come to London. Rue's studio is right near Old Street Tube Station.
Gonna be a roadblock.
See you later, guys. Thank you for watching and listening.